And we're back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to do a little review right now. Let's review what we learned back in Chapter 11. Who can tell me what this is?
A table.
That's right. That's a table. What is the table used for?
Solving the problems.
Good. And finding missing data and things like that. We'll use this table to do just that. It'll help us organize our problem and find the missing information needed to solve the problem. Alright? Using this table, we're going to organize the information in a word problem to be able to solve the problem in an effective way. Word problems, most of the time, have multiple steps. Using a table organizes the work for us to find the answers. Today, we'll be working to solve a word problem to figure out fraction number families. Alright, I wrote this problem up on the board, and we're going to read it together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
2/3 of the bottles of soda in the cooler are Coke and the rest are Pepsi. If there are 16 bottles of Pepsi, how many bottles of Coke are in the cooler? How many total bottles of soda are in the cooler? Good job. All right. What words tell us the classes in this problem?
Soda, Coke, Pepsi.
Good. What is the first class named in the problem?
Soda.
Good. What is the second class named in the problem?
Coke.
Coke. And what is the third class named in the problem?
Pepsi.
That's right. So we have soda, Coke, and Pepsi. So this will be our big class, and these will be our subclasses. Okay?
Okay.
Write that on your paper while I erase the board. Okay, so we know that soda, Coke, and Pepsi are going to be our labels, right?
Yeah.
So here is going to be our first organizer to help us learn how to do these problems. All right, write a number sentence like this on the board and tell me on your paper, and what is the big class that we just said?
Soda.
Right. And where would we write that? In the last blank underneath. Soda. That's our big class. Okay? The equal signs and soda will indicate our big class. Okay? What are the two smaller classes?
Coke and Pepsi.
That's right. Where do we write those?
In the first two boxes.
That's right. We will put Coke and Pepsi. Because Coke plus Pepsi will equal all the soda bottles eventually. Alright, so we do that now. We have the soda, we wrote Coke, and we wrote Pepsi. Does everybody have that on their paper?
Yes.
Good job. Alright, let's look at the classes one at a time. Let's start with Coke. What fraction of the soda bottles are Coke?
2/3.
That's right. 2/3. Where do we write 2/3?
On the Coke line.
Right. We're going to write 2/3 above the Coke side. Let's do that now. So on your paper, write 2/3. Okay? Over the blank labeled Coke. 2/3 over the blank labeled Coke. Does Everybody have that?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
What? Oops. All right. Does the problem tell us what fraction of the soda bottles are Pepsi?
No.
No. What do we write over Pepsi?
A box.
That's right. So over the Pepsi side, over the Pepsi blank, we're going to make a box. And that's going to indicate that we're going to need to fill that in later. Okay?
Okay.
So over the Coke, we have 2/3. Over the Pepsi, we have a box. Does everybody have that now?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And what do we write over the big glass of soda?
3/3.
3/3 is correct because we know from previous lessons that 3/3 equals the whole. So 3/3 would equal the total amount of sodas or one whole unit, 100%. Good job. All right. The problem doesn't say 3/3 though, so who remembers how we know that the big class is equal to 3/3? Oh, let's review. So we looked at it and we thought that it is 3/3. You were correct. But we also need to know that the soda is because the big class is all of the sodas. So the Coke and Pepsi together will equal 3/3 or all of the soda. Okay? Let's review that again. The problem doesn't say 3/3 anywhere in it. So who remembers how we know how the big class is equal to 3/3? Yes.
You add 1/3 to the 2/3.
No, we're not there yet. We're just focusing on here on the soda, all the soda together. So when there's 3/3, that means it's the big class, that's all the soda together. Okay? So let's review again.
That's one whole.
Or one whole. Good job. So the problem doesn't say it in the word problem, it does not say 3/3. So who remembers how we know how the big class is equal to 3/3?
All the soda.
It's all the sodas put together. It's all the Coke and all the Pepsi will equal 3/3. Now we need to figure out how much is left over for the Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
All right. The big number is given. So do we add or subtract?
Subtract.
All right. So we have the big number is 3/3 and the little number is 2/3. What is the answer?
1/3.
Right, because 3/3 minus 2/3 would equal 1/3.
Oh no.
That's all right. We have other pens that will make it a little more clear. So now we can say this number sentence together. 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 3/3.
Coke plus Pepsi equals soda.
That's right. All the Coke plus all the Pepsi will equal all the soda bottles in the cooler. All right. So now we're going to get some worksheets out and work some of these word problems that are similar to the one that we just worked on the board. And you'll be able to work with a friend. The teacher will be coming around to help you out. And we'll be working these problems for the rest of the day. Thank you.